Life, they say, is filled up with so many obstacles. But how we come out through those obstacles to which life throws at us is what defines who we are. Welcome to Women's Cult, where we connect with women who have had to go through life and its obstacles, yet came out stronger icon in the society. Here at Women's Cult, we not only educate you or inform you, we also entertain you with the sole purpose of redefining the essence of womanhood. We'll have to go on a short break, and when I come back, I will be introducing my amazing guests to you. Welcome back. On today's episode on Women's Cult, we will be discussing on a very amazing topic titled Lessons. And with me here in studio, I have this amazing young lady that has had to go through, should I say stigmatization or issues of life. Her name is Miss Mary Egodo. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How has life been with you?
Life has been good. Life has
Amazing.
been amazing.
So basically, today I chose a very interesting topic: lessons.
Yes.
Because at a point in our life, we have to go through so many things, and going through those things, we must, except the person is an animal, we must pick out a particular lesson from that situation.
Yes.
That will pave way for the next thing that want to happen to us. For example, if I hit my leg, a stone on the road, and I hit my leg, I won't want to be stupid enough to still follow that path that will lead me to hitting my leg. So, on the 24th of February, 2021, something very interesting happened. You know, just the way we have Instablog. And then one day we opened Instablog and we saw an amazing story about a young lady that defrauded her fiancé with the total amount of 10 million naira. Ooh, you're big.
Oh my God, I wish.
So that story trended for a while.
Yes.
It said you defrauded him, you promised to get married to him. Along the line, you disappeared. You said you're no longer going to marry him. You took his 10 million naira.
Oh my God. I wish I had that 10 million naira.
And you know how the internet can be so funny.
Yes.
So before I proceed further, I want you to tell me a little bit, a part of your own story to that amazing 10 million naira that you collected from our brother.
Okay, well, that story is false, first of all. And I didn't know what was happening. I was as confused as everyone else when I saw the story, because I was just shown to. I was incarcerated at that point. So
was it the story that took you to incarceration or something?
No. I know the person, the man in question.
Were you guys engaged or something?
We were not engaged.
We
were not engaged. We were in a relationship and it didn't work out. We broke up. I found out that a short relationship actually, and then it didn't work out. Found out that we could not be together, so I broke it off, and he couldn't handle it. You know, at some point he was always threatening me with suicide. Just talk to me, you know, just talk to me. We couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle it, and he traveled outside the country at some point during the course of our relationship. Yeah, so he traveled outside the country. He went to work and all of that. And when the relationship ended, he couldn't handle it, and he came back and was requesting for some huge amount of money that I do not understand.
What was he requesting for? Was it that he spent the money on you or something?
Initially, he was requesting for the gift. Yes.
You know that thing they do.
You know that, you know now. The gift he got during the course of the relationship. I want the phone I got for you back. I want this I got for you back. I want blah. Yes. I want this I got for you back. The birthday, I threw a birthday party for you, didn't I? Oh, okay. So I want the money back.
So how then did he now get to the level of it now blowing up the internet, Instablog, Google and all
that? He arrested me. He
wow.
came back from the country and then he arrested me. And while we were trying to sort things out, my lawyers were on it. I was in police custody for like 2 weeks.
Wow.
I wasn't with my phones.
Wow.
So I didn't know what was going on out there. In fact, I was just blind to the outside world.
Wow.
You know, yeah.
So you when you came out and then you saw the whole stuff, you were like, so apparently, I don't know, you know this funny thing, I don't know how the society is wired these days. That
Yes.
every little thing that goes up, before you know, you see it on the internet and it's having another story.
Yes.
You know when you see that thing, a lady defrauded her fiancé 10 million naira, and you know that I don't know how these people on the social media space work. They will begin to throw shades at you. She's this. She's a prostitute. How you go date man? Finish. You want run with the money. Blah 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 blah.
Spent on another man.
That you spent.
That was the story. Yes, that I
on...
was lavishing the money on another boyfriend I was dating. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh my God, that was. I wonder what was. I just wonder what it was like for you that period. I hope you didn't get to the level of becoming suicidal.
No, I didn't get suicidal, but it messed with my head.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It messed with
my head.
Relatives.
Yeah. It was bad for business.
Wow.
Yeah. It wasn't easy.
Oh.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah, at first.
I can imagine, because I've been in that situation whereby a time came in my life during my should I say relationship, I've been divorce process. I heard a lot of things about me. Like one time I heard someone said she's running mad. And I could see those things on the flying on the news, not as much as this Instablog thing. And then I keep hearing different stories about myself, and I'm like, I started becoming a shadow of myself. Even me, I'll be like, is this me? Is this? So I could imagine what you went through that period.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, I want to know the lessons you learned from that period. Welcome back. Before we went on a short break, I was asking my beautiful guests to throw a little insight on the Instablog issue that happened. So basically, I want to ask a question. How did that story affect your life before? Because definitely you have who you were before, and your present you. How did it affect your life? And right now, at what stage are you guys? Between you and the young man involved, what stage have you people gotten through in resolving this issue? Because I know there's sometimes in life when we want to resolve issues, the general public do not know what is happening behind.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I want to know, how did it affect your life in the past, your present? How are you moving past this whole drama? Okay,
well, I've always been a very private person before in the past. Very extremely private. That's just how I've been. I'm just all about my business, you know, just a young girl hustling and all of that. But after the whole saga, you
became popular. I even realized Don Jazzy is following you. I was like, oh my God.
No, Don Jazzy has been following me even before the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
You know, yeah. So it's changed my life a little because I was
positive,
now out there.
Negative?
Both. I could say both. At first, negatively, because I had to now put myself out there. Like, my DMs were full. Like, people were confused. Like, I was overwhelmed with questions. People were, oh, my friends, people that know me, you know, come, say something, clear. I'm like, what do you want me to clear? There's nothing to clear. He sued me to court and accused me of something. So, the court is handling it. We are in court, and it's left for him to prove that I stole or I defrauded him of, you know, that accusation of 10 million naira and squandered it on another man that I was seeing. So yeah, that's basically where we are now on that.
Positively, it gave you new connection.
It gave me, you know, a different. I learned lessons too, and it gave me like a different view of life.
Platform to life.
Yes.
So if I may ask you, what lessons did you learn from this? What lesson?
I learned quite a number of lessons.
I'm listening.
Number one,
that's what women's court is all about.
Yes. Is when you get into trouble, you know who your reference are.
That lesson is one lesson everybody learns in life. You know that.
Yes. You know, I learned it the hard way this year, this story. When I saw the story initially, when I was mixed emotions. I was shocked, I was worried, I was surprised, I was sad. You know, I was laughing. You know, it was just confusing. And I went to the comment section. Yeah, I had to see what people were saying. I saw all sorts. You saw a man that is willing to take care of you and you ran away with his money. And if you go to our page, you'll be seeing motivational quotes everywhere. But I saw a few friends, couple, one or two, without even hearing my side of the story,
they were able
that
to
stood up,
defend
yeah,
you.
and said, I know Mary, I've known Mary for years, Mary will never do this. So that sort of made me feel good that, you know, people that know me, and it just made me feel good. A lot of people that were close to me that I expected that would, Mary, no, they just kept mute. You know, about the whole, no one wants to get themselves dragged in drama
Such
and all
mess.
of that, yeah. But yeah, I learned who my friends were.
Another thing.
Yeah.
What did you learn again? No follow man, we gave too much money.
He not even gets money. Let me know. He doesn't have. I mean,
So
yeah.
apparently this is your first interview you're having concerning this whole...
Yes, this is my first interview. I didn't want to grant any interview before because, you know, the case is in court and I really didn't want to put myself out there. I didn't want to say so much on the matter until that has been...
The whole stuff has been cleared out.
Yeah, but
so
I mean...
has Dude come out to apologize?
No, he's in court.
So, but he knows something is not right.
He knows something is not right. I don't know what is in his head, so he's going to tell the judge.
Let's just be going.
Yeah.
You know, the truth is, the social media is not a good place.
Yeah.
But we'll have to talk about the social media because I really want you to you know, you say you're a private person.
Yes.
And every day we have news coming out on the social media, not too different or somehow different from what has happened to you. So I want you to talk to me,
Okay.
and talk to the young ladies also on how you handled
Okay.
the abuse,
Okay.
because
Okay.
most of the time it's an abuse section
Yes.
from the social media.
Yes.
How you handled it
Yes.
through the process of this, should I call it defamation?
Okay.
So we'll go on a short break, and when we come back, you tell me that. Welcome back. So while we went on a break, I asked my darling here a question on how she handled social media comments. You know, there's this movie that came out, Bad Comments, by G Mike. And when I saw the title of that movie, I laughed. And then I remembered you, and I had to be like, how did you manage the bad comments?
Okay.
Trust me, I know there were individuals that came to your inbox to still shame you. So how did you handle it? Because I think people need to know that sometimes when someone is on the news, you don't really have to be that insultive.
Yeah.
You could either not comment or you just pass
Or
it.
just, yeah. Yeah.
And people don't know that comments affects a person. They don't know. Like, I'm this kind of person that words somehow
Affects
gets
you.
to me.
Okay.
So most of the times, if I don't want to see something, I either delete it. I delete it. I not even either. I delete it. So I want to know, how did you bypass that?
Okay.
That bad comment, bad vibe section during this whole drama?
Okay. Well, I don't think there's anyone that likes, you know, that would like to get the kind of negative comments, unkind words, especially when you don't know nothing about the situation. It affected me, you know. I was reading very
Did it
unkind.
disturb your esteem?
No,
It didn't disturb-
surprisingly, it didn't. Do you know why it didn't disturb my esteem? Because what I do, I'm surrounded by a lot of women.
Okay.
Yes, so many women. And you know how we women can be. Can be very shady. We like wahala. Let me put it that way. So I'm used to all that, you know, backbiting
And all that.
and all of that. So it didn't really affect my self-esteem.
Okay.
I was just reading the news and I'm like, oh, okay. But I felt bad because, you know, I'm usually the one encouraging women, you know, encouraging girls.
And then you
Stay in
see the same
school.
gender.
Yes, no follow man, no. because of money, and do this. And then there was this whole thing out there about me defrauding a man, chasing a man after money and going to spend. It affected me, you know.
So, yeah.
But I don't know. I ignored the noise, basically. I ignored the noise. I mean,
there's one funny part. The people will say, Jemike, don't overlook bad comments. I remember when he had an action with I don't know if his name is Uche, one ex-actor like that, and Jemike was going down the street and he saw him in his office, and Jemike gave him a blow.
Yes, I saw that video. Keep the same energy of social media on social media.
There's some people that will say, don't talk about me, I won't talk about you.
Yeah.
But then when you now see yourself on social media, you'll be like, what the hell is this?
Yes.
So I'm so grateful that you grew yourself out of this whole drama, because I know what it is to grow yourself out of a problem. I can tell you how difficult it is to grow yourself out of a shady problem.
Oh, it wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy.
It wasn't.
No, it's never going to be easy. So I want to ask you something. What do you have to say to young ladies?
Okay.
That, that kind of a thing where you say, tomorrow now, you've seen a rich guy, gift is coming.
Yeah.
What advice do you really have to give them from the lessons you've learned in this whole drama that went on with you?
Okay. Well, first thing first, if you can't afford it, let it not enter your eyes. Yes.
That's a good one.
Yes, if you can't afford it, then it should not be something you don't
crave for.
Yes.
Don't crave for it.
Yes, crave for it. And you don't... Sometimes when I read comments on social media, I see young, I'm surprised actually. There are a lot of things when you're in a relationship, when you go into a relationship, there are a lot of things you look at aside money. Money is good if you're trying to build a future with someone, but it's not the ultimate. There are a lot of things you look out for. Is this man going to be a good leader to me? Is he going to be a good father? You don't just look at money, okay, and then does he have anger issues?
So what was the major reason? Why did you reject his proposal if you say money is not everything?
I rejected his, not just his proposal, I rejected his money too, while he was offering me money. A lot of money actually. I rejected it because I saw a lot of things.
Red flags? Yeah,
I saw a lot of red flags. I don't know. I could not handle it. We had lots of conversations. I and the guy in question, we had lots of private conversations like, okay, this is the thing about you, this is the thing about me. Our purpose are different. You have your purpose, where you're going to, where I'm going to is to you're not a bad person, but I can't be with you. There's some things I cannot handle. You need to work on yourself. I need to work on myself. As I was really struggling too. I was trying to build a brand, so I thought I didn't want to be a liability myself. So I felt, okay, you know what? Let me focus first. Let me focus on work. And then he'll go, okay, then don't work. Then don't work. Okay, how can you tell me not to work? I love my job. I love what I'm doing. It gives me a sense of purpose. So it was not just about the money at that point, and he was just not getting it. And I had to let it go. I had to tell him, look, we can't be together. It's going to be chaos if both of us, end up being together. Yeah. And that was it. I saw a lot of red flags that I just could not ignore. So it was not just about the money.
I get you. Yeah. So let's continue with the lessons. Okay, because why ask that question? Someone would like, if she says money is not everything, but she still went for the money. So let's go on. The lessons, the advice for the young lady out there.
Okay, well, hustle. Focus on your hustle. Yeah, the right man will come when it's time. In fact, when you're serving purpose and you're doing your thing, you see them coming. Like, I'm surprised sometimes when I hear people say that. I'm sorry to say, not so sorry to say, but I'm surprised when I hear people say, Men are scarce. Men are not scarce.
I tell people that
You know,
men are not scarce.
good
so-
men are not scarce.
No, men are not scarce.
Yeah,
Trust
they are
me.
there.
I know I tell people that.
Yes. So when you just work on yourself, keep building yourself, hustle, no matter how, just be focused, try and keep doing, ignore the noise. People will come, naysayers, a lot of things. Do not be in a competition with anybody. Yeah, do not be in a competition with anybody. Stay in your lane. Pray.
She says stay.
Stay in your lane, because one thing I've noticed about you're looking at somebody else, you're wishing, oh, okay, this person is growing. God, when? Like, when is it going to be my turn? You don't know what that person is struggling with.
And what that person is doing.
Yes.
I always tell people, it's only yourself.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
You can't say you want to copy another person. Now
Yes.
Now you know yourself.
True.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate you for coming today.
The pleasure is mine.
Basically, trust me, because I don't know, my kind of person, I'm not that a judgmental kind of person. Okay. So when I even saw the news, I was like, okay, having to read through it, I was like, okay. And you know the funny thing, after posting such news about a person, blogs find it difficult
to even verify.
Go verify and then clarify that news. Yeah. Because they don't even care if the person they're posting about, if the person's image is tarnished for no just reasons. So I really didn't communicate. I had to say, okay, let me hear from the person that it happened to. So I want to say I'm super proud of you, of how you picked yourself. That's very important. For me, I would say the lesson here today is for that young lady, that young woman outside that might have heard something about herself, your ability to pick yourself from where you are in your muddy state is what matters.
Yes.
You picked yourself. You owned up to the story.
Yeah.
And you said, okay, I want to go out now. Since you said I take your 10 million, we'll go sort out for kids. Then when the truth is out, you will speak your truth just as you are speaking now. So thank you very much for coming on Women's Court today.
Thank you for having me.
I'm super grateful.
Thank you so much.
And today we've come to an end of today's episode on Women's Court. Please do well to watch this on our YouTube channel, Africonia TV. And I want to say a very big thank you to all my crew members, my producer, my director. Thank you very much.